play a game. Someone is running in the hallway or skipping in line. Those are all smaller problems. A big problem is one that you go to an adult for. It's when there's a stranger by the playground, or someone is throwing rocks at another person. Whenever it's something where someone is going to hurt themselves or another person, or there's a danger, that's a big problem. Go to the adult. But if it's a small problem, I want you to try to solve it yourself. You may still have to go to an adult eventually because nothing's working out, but I want you to try to do it at first by yourself. So if I tell you, go do something Kelso would do, these are the things that you're going to try to do. So it's your choice. If you have a small problem, you can try 2 of these choices. And we're going to talk about that. This is called the Kelso wheel. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ways to solve small problems. So we're going to talk about those 9 ways, and then I'm going to hang them in the classroom, and it'll help you remind you what are some ways you can solve small problems. One thing you could do, here's Kelso and his friend, you could talk it out. Maybe someone keeps talking next to you, and you just want to yell at them, stop talking! That's not the right thing to do, right? You could talk it out with them. Or maybe you and your friend got in a fight. You could talk it out with them. Talk about what you would like to do. Talk about how you can solve the problem together. It's always better to do something together. Okay. Ignore it. Someone keeps whispering or keeps poking you. Just ignore them. Just ignore it. Sometimes ignoring is the best because if you don't ignore it, they think it's silly if you get mad. Some people like to make people mad. They like to pester people and bug them. If you ignore them, then they're going to get bored of it, right? They're going to get bored of pestering you. So just ignore it and move on. Do something else. Maybe someone made you really, really mad and you just want to yell at them. But it's not nice to yell at others. So it's always good to wait and cool off. So a lot of times when a student comes to me and says, is just so mad and their face is red or they're crying, I say, let's cool off for a minute. Let's just wait it out. Because most of the time when something seems really, really, really bad, it's the end of the world. It really isn't. It really isn't the end of the world. Because we don't want it to start later. Miami tomorrow. Okay. So wait and cool off. Here's another one. Make a deal. This is one of my favorites. Maybe you both want to use a jump rope. There's only one jump rope left, and 2 people want to use it. Make a deal. Say, Kinsler, we both want to use it. How about you use it for a little bit, and then I'll use it for a little bit. Right? We take turns. So that's making a deal. I'll swing on the swing for 5 minutes, and then you swing on the swing for 5 minutes. That's what make a deal is. Tell them to stop. Telling someone to stop is not being mean. If they keep poking you in the shoulder and you need to turn around and tell them to stop, then you tell them to stop. If they don't stop, then you might have to move to something else like ignoring them, okay? Or trying to talk to them about it, using another Kelso's choice. But sometimes, yes, definitely saying please. Sometimes all it takes is to say stop. Maybe the person next to you doesn't realize they're singing and it's bothering you, right? Sometimes people like to sing in class. And some people don't like that because they can't concentrate when they're singing in class. And they don't even know they're singing. So just tell them stop. Oh, he's upside down. Walk away. If someone's being mean to you, sometimes one of the best things to do is just walk away. Don't get angry. Don't yell at them. Don't be mean back. Just walk away from them. Someone doesn't want to share the soccer ball with you, go to another game. Go play with the football. Maybe some friends over there are playing with the football, and then go do that. Find something else to do. Someone's being mean about the swings, go play on the monkey bars. There's always other things to do. Apologize. Sometimes you both need to just apologize to each other. For instance, maybe you and your friend were mean to each other, and they're your friend, so you just apologize. And sometimes you just have to apologize first, and then they'll apologize too when you're being mean to each other. Sometimes it just takes one person to apologize and they turn around and say, I'm sorry too. Share and take turns. This is kind of like make a deal. So share and take turns. If these Kelso and his friend were wanting to both play with the fire truck, maybe they can both play with the fire truck together. Or maybe Kelso can let his friend play for 5 minutes and then he plays 5 minutes and they take turns. Very similar to the other one. Okay, so that's all 9 of the Kelso choices. I'll pull them up somewhere. I usually put them down there, but we'll put them up somewhere else in here. And then what I have for you is, see, I have this fancy wheel that shows all 9 of them. I have a wheel for you. It looks like this. It's your choice. So you're going to each get one of these and you keep them in your pencil box. And it says, go to another game, talk it out, share and take turns, ignore it, walk away, tell them to stop, apologize, make a deal, or wait and cool off. There's 9 choices when you have a small problem. And I'll say, if you come to me and say, Miss Dodie, so-and-so is yelling in my ear. Or this person cut in line. I said, well, what would Kelso do? What choice would you do? Okay, what would you decide to do? Okay, so we're going to talk about that. I'm going to pass these out, and then we're going to talk about some scenarios. Someone said you are not good enough to play soccer with them. What choice would you do? Raise your hand. Someone said you are not good enough to play soccer with them. What would you do? What Kelso choice would you do, Kate? Ignore them, okay. What would you do, Isaiah?
I would talk it out.
You would talk it out. That's good. What would you do, Kinsler?
Walk away.
You would walk away. Good. Those are all good choices. Okay. Someone is making noises on purpose to annoy you. What would you do? Someone is making noises on purpose to annoy you. What would you do, Lily? Ignore them. What would you do, Xavier? Talk it out. What would you do, Wyatt? Ignore it. Very good. I think ignoring someone that's doing it on purpose is probably the best thing to do because they probably like annoying you. I don't think if you told them to stop, they would stop. You and your friend were teasing each other for fun. So you and your friend were just having fun teasing. And then your feelings got hurt. So you and your friend were teasing each other for fun. And then your feelings got hurt. What can you do? What would you do, Gracie? Talk it out. I think that would be a good one with a friend, right? Just because they didn't realize they hurt. You were both teasing each other. What do you think, Cooper? Go to the end of the line, so walk away. Walk away. What would you do, Sydney? You'd wait and cool off because maybe you're really mad, so you don't want to get angry. Yeah, I think that would be a good one, too. All right, one more. We'll do some more tomorrow. Someone cut in line in front of you for the 3rd time today. They cut in line in front of you for the 3rd time. Not the first time or the second, the 3rd time. What would you do, Emma?
I would say stop.
You would say stop. What would you do, Sadie? Tell them to stop. What would you do, Corbin?
Talk it out.
Talk it out. What would you do, Emsley? Talk it out. Good. We'll do some more tomorrow. Good job. So these are your wheels to keep inside your box. Not just in your desk, in your box. That's the best place for them so you know where they're at. Because you won't use them every day.